are looking like, but including win rate, MCS have a 25% chance to win, but this did sway the pick'ems enough to give them a 23% odd of potentially taking this game home. So I'm really looking forward to see how this match pans out. Let's quickly get into the interview as both captains are already there. So let's say hello to Iglos and to Cardona Cast. Hello. We are live. Hello Iglos, hello Cardona. Oi oi oi. How are we feeling about tonight's match? Sekonda, sorry għax middera tikolli audio issues. Ħan irranġa ħalana. Alright, hello?
Hello.
Alright, qed taħdem. Sorry man, ma xi tittamel man. Konti li ma nfarfar id-dust minn fuq l-OBS, you know, like u spiċċa bla audio. Mela, sorry, to start off again. Kif edin il-ħossuna? Cardona Kas, kontet tajdinna.
Għajmin aħna killa kemm aħna ġituta, mux kull jum ikellik ċans ta' fil-LCM allura, kulħadd ġitot speċjalment naħseb it-top lane tagħna Fazola l-all face in the chat. Veru ġitot biex jilab kontra Iglos, għandna naqra spice cooking, suppost għandha tkun spicy top lane. Allura, you know, naraw kif ġejja l-ħaġa.
Alright.
Smajt li kellu jitlob biex jiġi unleashed minnek.
Listen, kanna ġux labet, mossan badu bdejt nejdlu nilab flashy u għet jilabu flashy. Aħna wara t-tini laba ta' jumi biddilna l-playstyle u il-champions tana naqra random.int nittallu numru un bħġus nippikjaw hekka dinna labu.
Da, t-jilabu slot machine mela, mux League of Legends.
Bazzikament, bro.
Le. Kontu sejrin tajjeb dal-axar, onestament ispirajtuni. Narakom tilabu tajtuni naqaħedġa. Le, ma onestament like looking forward għall-logħba tal-lejla. Forsi na iktar minnek, look.
Jena actually veru ċitot, ġis għenni provazzum kalma ġumbuta ħafna minn f'nofs laba nibda nittertil ħafna drobi. Speċjalment kontra kabocċi xinkien għedin nirbħu motor skills jibdaw murru l-ura, l-laba diħir kalm, u ġis noqot kalm, relax.
Zen. Le, dak mussejn siħbi, xi green tea trid. U Iglos kif qed toħossu biex jilab kontra sieħbu il-Cardona.
Okay, l-unika ħaġa li ngħidilkom. Sfortunatament, Drakura ġab il-ġuħilhom.
ċfissu tax l-logħba tajdu.
U l-bieraħ ma labx jinsaw, ma smajt li tant kellu l-ġuħ li qatt ma semgħuh daqshekk focused.
Middera hija hemm
Beda
xjenza wara
jgħidulhom xi jagħmlu biex jaġġel il-logħba. U mbagħad rajt it-timer u spiċċa f'17 minutes.
Aħbeġ.
Nixtieq nara r-replay.
Dik nar l-erba' ħanistreamja ħajjena, so għax di kienet replay biex niftehmu. So nar l-erba' jiena ma tantx hemm lob u ħanuħu l-ħin biex nikkastjaħħa as a replay. So wow, 17 minutes naqata spoiler, però kif spiċċat f'dik il-pożizzjoni għadna ma nafux ovvjament. Fun fact ukoll għal min jgħataw Iglos u għal persuna li daħal il-Cardona Cast kind of fix-xena iktar u daħal imma naħseb il-fjamma jew il-fuel tajlu Iglos daħlu bħala co-caster jew caster f'ċertu events ukoll. So probably set jaħab għal dil ġurnata specifika għax huwa top lane main u level up timers u dal-affarijiet Iglos pjana kollox biex on the 17th of December 2024 u officially eżatt u jaqla point ieħor fl-LCM. Proset. Anzi stoljawa ħabba fiha hekk like mental warfare. Genghis Khan li kellu il-ħadilhom. Mela, fun fact.
Keep in mind li n-neġ darmijaw so probably l-ewwel li ħajjekol lili.
Oj, kinki. Mela, ħanqbżu malaj ġol mistoqsijiet. iGloss, nibdew minnek, x'tixtieq tara iktar f'Malta għal League of Legends Community?
Iktar interaction bejn it-teams. L-unika drab li nara t-teams ikellmu xulxin u f'nofs il-logħba ġo xi tournament. Qatt ma narahom jiddiskutu strats jew jinnaf replays jew scrims, anka il-players bejnietom, top laners ma top laners eżempju. Sakemm jekk ikunx event ma jkellmux xulxin.
Nixtieq nsibu forsi soluzzjonijiet biex niffasilitejt għana aħjar di, u ovvjament, jekk intom team tixtuq tieħdu aktar bis-serjetà dejjem tistgħu tiskrimjaw kontra teams aħjar minnkom u Malta sanna ħafna, tistgħu titkellmu wara wkoll. Naħseb li tkun ħaġa sabiħa ovvjament. Cardona, għandek xi kumment?
I mean, forse nintaqgħu naqra iktar like bħala sajwa din like bħala komunità imma ma tantx nintaqgħu l-ewwelin. Naħseb li hemm bżonn dik naqra biex ikun hemm il-connection isem MyGloss tintaqna rik tkun ħbeb madhom li jkun ifhem. Jiena l-iGloss rajtu darbtejn f'ħajti imma nilna nitkellmu stakusi 4 xhur fuqhom minn floor actually ntqajna l-ewwel darba so hija ġrajja twila ma b'naqqas biss ntqajna ħafna li naħseb just dik il-lix.
Naqbel jena wkoll meta kont tiżgħar konna nintaqgħu ħafna iktar kienu jsiru anke barbecues. Jien sa fejn xi ħadd ma jafx forsi jien ħanagħmel l-event il-finals tal-LCM ħanorganizza biex immor nintaqgħu ġo restaurant u narawha fuq it-television flimkien. Nixtieq ukoll nagħmel eventwalment nagħmlu xi tip ta' charity event, logħba futbol u pereżempju morru niklu wkoll x'imkien. Dawn huma affarijiet li għandi wkoll f'moħħi mhux ġast nagħmlu affarijiet online, iżda wkoll nagħmlu affarijiet lokali ġast biex ninteraktjawna iktar flimkien. Jekk Alla jrid jekk xi darba ikollna l-mezzi biex jalla anke nagħmlu xi len li jdum iktar minn jumej pereżempju. Dawk huma affarijiet li ġast nixtieq nagħmel. Għandi mistoqsija li jmiss. Nibdew minnek Cardona, hemm xi lezzjonijiet ġodda li tgħallimt mill-LCM waqt li qed tilab dat-tournament.
I mean, Jansen nibdejt li l-priet kellet it-tina wara kull lagħba, I mean, VOD reviews ħafna qed nitgħallem like kif actually nilab jungle li naried on roll ġdid. Anke barra minn hekk, anke lejn soħra qed nitgħallem ħafna ġis nintafa' VOD review kunu jagħmlu VOD review xi team aħjar minni, biex nintafa' Mexican Secret nara xi ngħidu nitgħallem naqra makro. Għemmen barrak ġest u kill tal-limt li dal-laba biex tal-laba biex tiħu ghost. Jek tal-laba bis-serjetom biex tiħu ghost, FL Up League, mux imkien iktar. Mux għennejdik ma tal-labx bis-serjeta tof laba, imma fl-axar mill-axar jek ma trid tiħu ghost tal-laba. Like, xed tagħmel, you know. U biddilt anka bħala mentalita kif naħsib meta nkun qegħdin f'team jew hekk. Like, ilab, have fun, u meta tkun qed tieħu ghost fl-laba għandek iktar ċansi tal-lab sawwa u tirbaħ.
I mean, words to live by ovvjament tinsewx li din hija primarily logħba, ovvjament taraw ix bħala job. Yes. Forsi Luka jekk nista' nsaqsik mhux fl-LCM għax timmaġna, I mean, apparti li tarek li sin mhix l-aqwa kompli għandkom, forsi fil-UKL tallimtu xi lezzjonijiet. Hemm il-qualifiers daqt jibdew ukoll għal minna anke qiegħed jismana u tixtiequ tavvanzawna iktar tilagħbu kontra teams forsi iktar dedikati minn sibna hawnhekk, tipo mhux li saru on the spot, ġifieri nies li ilhom jitrejnjaw fil-UKL, tistgħu tidħlu, tistgħu tibatuli anke messaġġ u anke forsi nagħmlu announcement iktar tard nerġgħu iktar komuni suppost il-captains jafu. Eversio tħaltu fil-UKL, ħriġtu minnu iktar b'saħħitkom taħseb tallimtu xi affarijiet ġodda x'inhi l-feeling fuq dik.
Ifhem, aħna konna tħanna li fil-bidu biex wan naraw naqa level tagħna kif inhu, komparat ma' actual league barra u in terms ta' individual skill anka fil-lanes. Minna ħriġna għandna Drakur fil-li ħadd ma ta' kasu fil-li qed jaqla 3 bands kważi kull logħba spiċċa fil-best of 3s. Għamilna naqa ta' role swaps ukoll. Daħħalna il-Prower fil-UK anka negrajn naqa fil-main team just in case li konna bżonn. Meta jkollna bżonn xi sab jinnaf xi ħadd jerġa' jsifra xi xarej. So iktar milli kien esperiment, hekk kisna tejjibna xulxin fejn konna weak u fl-istess ħin skoprejna bil-weaknesses ukoll. Issa hopefully naħdmu fuqhom, ovvjament ċertu weaknesses eżempju naf jekk Juan kellu xi issues f'jungle u saħħera ADCs dawk nistgħu ninjorawhom. għax mhux il-focus,
Ovvjament.
imma affarijiet oħra nistgħu nirranġaw fuqhom. Apparti minn hekk, kienet esperjenza l-oħrajn. Għalija u Enrico kienet xi ħaġa tipo mhux ġdida ġieli kompetejna barra, imma l-oħrajn skoprew x'ikun hemm wara teams, inti m'għandekx 5 players biss. Da jkollok organization sħiħa, ħafna drabi b'4 teams, jikkompetu fil-livelli differenti, kulħadd b'coach, ġiri anke żewġ coaches u analyst. So li raw li f'dal livell hemm dak id-dedikazzjoni, naħseb jiena ħadu aktar bis-serjetà. Imma fl-istess ħin m'hemmx għalfejn taqgħu qalbkom. Teams oħra li huma enough plat level, diamond level jista' jippruvaw fil-qualifiers, kien hemm timijiet anke golds li ppruvaw.
Jena għatnu gosto fjan nisma li sibtu affarijiet ġodda li tistaw tagħmlu għazin li għalmukom. Naturalment, nimmaġina ta' plejkon għadna naqaf qalbkom fej għagħini ħaditilkom. So, għandkom il-match taħħom nar il-ħadd. Hopefully, daw l-improvements li sibtu fil-UKL ikomplu jtejbu l-esperienza li s-sibu anka u Malta, rajjeb. Jena ekket naħseb ukoll.
Mela.
Issa, ħanerġa nsaqsi lilek Aiglos, l-aħħar mistoqsija tal-lejla. Is-soltu dejjem niffokaw fuq kemm OP champion, per kieku kellek tibbaffja għal xi ħadd lill-minit tiegħek. U x'tagħmel forsi jekk għandek dik ukoll in mind. Jien nibbaffja għal Darius għax naħseb illi l-Q tiegħu ma tagħmilx biżżejjed damage u l-alt irid iktar range. X'inhu? Il-qattus qed jitkellem naħseb.
Ifhem, naħseb minn champions kollha li ħaqhom buff GP. To be fair, tawħ mini buff milux. Mini buff ta' ġifieri, ma region per level tawħ. Imma in terms li jagħmlulu fl-items u fir-runes qed jaqla daqqa il-ħin kollu, kemm ħabba ladies u kemm ħabba nies oħra li qed abbużaw ir-runes tiegħu u dejjem qed ikun weak. Issa li jmiss jinnerfjaw l-vitality items u bata jerġa' jispiċċa ħażin. So. Bħala buff li kont intih, cooldown tal-berries. Naqsuhomlu.
Forsi mhix l-iktar buff assaġerata li tista' saqsi għalija to be fair. Però il-grasp jekk għadha taħdem ma' parlejja naqa' toxic bħala mekkaniżm imma msomma.
Dik innerfjawha għax il-Q hija ranged u grasp innerfjawha ranged.
Eżatt. Alright, so għamlu mela. Haha. Le, missu jieħu naqa' buff.
Nerfjaw first strike, nerfjaw fleet arranged. I mean, next tech is brewing. Issa nara forsi noħorġu f'dil-logħba llum, imma nqgħod kwit.
I mean, kombinazzjoni kien champion tiegħek però suġġeriment. Mhux forsi daqshekk ħażin. Jien meta Gangplank kien b'saħħtu ngħid id-dritt minn xi fan tiegħu għax għandu ħafna like range u forsi jekk I mean xorta għadu jagħmel ħafna affarijiet bħalissa kif jgħid just mhux daqshekk potenti, però hemm ħafna minn daw il-champs li kienu jarbħu team fights kompletament waħedhom li kważi jrebħu għadha żmien imma ma jrebħuhiex daqskemm kienu qabel. So dik ovvjament like forsi hija mod kif irridu issa, però jalla. Forsi champion tiegħek nibdew naraw ħirebbaħ il-lob jerġa'. Cardona, buffs tiegħu kieku?
Nafra ma stramba, imma l-Zoe actually veru kien jieħu gost nilagħba meta ħerġet, imma kinda fell off narawha bħalissa ma dex daqshekk meta u buti ħafna bil-wave clear u hekk. Well, kind of. Iktar li nixtieq like kieku jkelli inti buff. Charger it-tejn dik in-naqra żgħira ma' Mayfu management u dik in-naqra late game. Just dik trid dik in-naqra push I think. Tont kemm hija champion li nieħu gost nilagħba. I mean, very fun, you can do some really cool stuff bl-blar u hekk, so għalija Zoe hekk.
Rajna Zoe sajon fl-LCM u tajjeb marru,
It's cooks.
Ajwa, alright, fair enough, mela forsi nibda narawk toħroġ iż-Zoe jungle jekk tasal għalija.
Maybe.
Mela.
Give me ideas, Jansi.
Le, aħjar le, għax nibda nxom minnaw, nisimaw kienem fire fej il-mosta jew fej teħx insomma, Disneyland. Kienem fire hemmek. Mela, x'taħsbu nibdew id-draft laħwa?
Iwa, imma tal-li jamna jgħin il-team ti bil-dan ixtaqnejt li għanna zambiru pulizija.
Alright. Importanti dik il-ħaġa. Ovvjament ma semmiċ bizzejet ammont ta' drabi u for sure mux għadin niperikolaw xaħat li mandux għalfejn niperikolaw lu like xolu u l-affarijiet u ġust ħallu l-nis jiexu. Pero, alright, nerġaw nsemwa għal darba oħra. Mela. Ejja. Good luck, handshake ejja. Ejja minnem.
Handshake għajgla sajja
Ejja.
għandhom content.
Let's see it.
Għal-weekly.
Inti titlef il-nifs, wara dejn, tiġi minn wara del-laba bla nifs.
Nassigurak li ħadd ma jista' jagħmilha daqshekk dik sabiħ. Narax nista' nagħmel. Mela, telqu daw. Telqu. Let's see it. Alright, hello Le Bonbon.
Good evening, Johnson, bro.
Good
What's
evening.
good?
What's good? You know, I don't know, to be honest. I mean, you're asking me how I am, right? I'm feeling good. Yeah, I'm a bit hungry. So when you said what's good, my brain started thinking like pizza, burger, sushi, like.
Tell me about it, bro. I haven't eaten dinner yet, and I'm starving, bro.
Oh no, we had to plan this better, my friend. Let's.
Oh yeah, next time we do it at your place. We order bobas from beforehand.
You want to do that?
Fried chicken.
Mela.
If we can.
So far, I mean, Griffin not really looking that well. Maybe you'll end up casting the finals, you know, and maybe we can sort that out if Horizon doesn't make it there as well. Ooh, Mela, where are?
We'll have to see, of course.
What's going on here? I gave the draft link. We start yo. Sorry about the interview. I can imagine that you don't really understand what's going on. It's really fun to do them in Maltese if it's a reconciliation, but from here forward,
it's completely fine.
if you ever want to
it's an
sit
interview,
down,
we're supposed to make sure that both users are comfortable, no?
yes. Imagine we end up like doing a stream just translating all the Maltese interviews. GG. Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Like one of those videos like at the end of the week, but it's just the interviews and they're all translated.
Yes.
That would definitely turn eyes. No, with that said, draft has started. Miscreants are getting their first ban out. They do not want to see Yon from Aversio. The potential top
I
to
mean,
mid lane flex pick,
Do you blame them?
very strong. Yeah.
No, what are they
Aversio
doing?
are
They're
banning
betting-
Yumi. They must be terrified of Miscreants Yumi gameplay. We have seen one game of Yumi this tournament. Miscreants get rid of Syndra to follow it up. They do not want to have that powerful of a champion in the mid lane.
Drakur never gets to play. Poor fella.
Banning out the Ornn. Miscreants following it up with the other you wind brother. Okay,
Yes.
so we're not going to be seeing any Soriagaitons on the Rift today. Aversio, get rid of the Star Forger. Alright, so. Miscreants. Pick Fiora first. Could this be another Fiora ADC, I wonder?
The bans are intriguing. Aversio seem to throw it out the window, but Miscreants know that Drakur is hungry, and they do not want him to play these three champions. So Aversio here
So
go.
these are all bans for the same player.
Yes, of course.
Oh my
Rek'Sai.
god, Aversio. Rek'Sai. Following up on
Oh
yesterday's dare,
no,
Aversio
I
have
know
picked
what's gonna
Rek'Sai.
happen. I bet you my life savings that Brickun is going to Yama
Oh,
this
yeah.
game.
Oh no.
Yes, he's gonna do it to me. It's been
I
something I'm
suppose the splash
debating a lot
damage will be
about
coming
it.
in handy.
No way. But yeah. Alright, let's see what
I think
Aversio
he'll
pick up.
clean out the Raptors camp faster, I think.
Alright, Swain. What are we doing with Swain?
Picked from Aversio, okay. Few messages sent out, the disrespect. Yeah, this is very disrespectful. That Rek'Sai pick, definitely not a viable champion that you can use in a tournament.
Well, it's there, so you know we'll see it.
I mean, the champion exists. Riot Games are not buffing it. In their eyes, something seems to be working well.
Such a solo queue menace when it's strong, but never really makes it too much in competitive. What's going on here? What are we cooking? Miscreants with the Tam Kench potentially in support, I would imagine.
Well, it should be support. It would not make sense to put Fiora somewhere else just so Tam Kench could have the top lane.
He will be unbenched.
Hmm.
This last pick here from Miscreants, potentially a jungle.
And
Whoa.
Mundo. Okay, jungle. This must be Mundo jungle. Surely it's not 3 top laners and they're just going to A-Ram the entire game.
Cardonakas being cheeky with it. I've never really seen him play Dr. Mundo. So this pickup, I'm really happy to see. He's a very, very strong, fast-clearing jungle. Can definitely outscale Rek'Sai too. But he doesn't have the same level of early game pressure as Rek'Sai. But can definitely counter gank. So let's see it.
Yep. Let's not forget about Rek'Sai's easy guaranteed knockup at level 1, quite literally, and Gangplank getting picked from Aversio. Ooh.
I mean, Iglos told me he's gonna pick something flashy into Fiora. I'm not really sure if Gangplank is considered flashy, but he has oranges and that's K.
I think maybe, just maybe, he would be flashy with it if he knows how to ghost barrel. I think that would be something that would definitely make me go, oh.
So if he doesn't
And
ghost
that's way
barrel,
getting better
automatic
from
win for MCS. That's what I'm hearing.
No, from Aversio. If the Gangplank gets a ghost barrel off, then that's Miscreants exploding on the spot.
Oi, oi, oi. And if he doesn't, they win, alright? That's new official rule.
The win con is this Gangplank's level of proficiency with barrel techniques.
What are these bans? Miscreants, all they need to ban is Lissandra here. And Drakur has
We
nothing
definitely
to play.
need to ban another mid laner when they've already picked Swain and Gangplank. We're unsure here if this is going to be one more champion for the mid lane, or if that's Swain support.
I have a feeling it's gonna be Starforger on Swain. So here Drakur, really, if Lissandra gets banned here, he has nothing left. I don't know what they're gonna ban, to be honest, but or what he's gonna play after this, but let's see. Nah!
Bard.
What?
I'm not in this game. Why would you ban Bard?
It's because of Prower. He's been spamming this champion in his rank games, but they were so close to edging off Drakur here. Now, does he go Lissandra, or does he have a new pick we've never ever seen before? Let's see. Whoopay.
This
And-
could be some sort of ego pick where he has a champion in his back pocket that he's just going to pull out just to show off. Or he could go for the stable Aversio gameplay that we're all accustomed to.
Whoa, that has to be
I
support.
guess,
Prower does play
I
it.
guess, yeah. Okay.
Seraphine Swain, a strong combination.
We're leaving the ADC for last pick though, or the ADC has already been picked and we don't even know it. Seraphine
Oh, yeah.
ADC is still an option.
No, it's Swain. Swain is ADC here. I'm very sure about it. It's the mid lane pick we haven't seen, and they're giving him a counter matchup here. We've never really seen Drakur play for counter matchup, so I'm interested what he will pick up against Ahri. Lissandra's not bad into Ahri.
I wouldn't say so, no. Lissandra does have the early game stats to contest Ahri. It is true. They also don't fall behind on range or mobility from one another. Although Ahri has 3 dashes, so with more to come, Lissandra only needs to land 1.
Who do we
Realistically
pick?
speaking, this is a pretty standard matchup. And Kog'Maw, someone's been looking at tier lists. Kog'Maw currently, apparently, for whatever reason, is in tier 1 on OP.GG. Time to feast. Or time to use that passive.
Yes.
Never know.
Utilization of the Kog'Maw passive is what makes a great Kog'Maw different from the normal Kog'Maw.
Don't forget, guys, there are 2 champions who are useful. No, actually 3 champions who are useful even after they die. We've got Karthus, Sion, and Kog'Maw.
Nice. I at least
And
comment.
Aversio,
Go for it.
pick out Silas.
What do you think about it?
It's not a bad champion. He has some nice ults to steal. I mean, look at him with that Mundo or Ahri ultimate. He would have free reign. But if he steals that Kog'Maw ult, he's gonna shred his own mana bar.
Right.
Hmm.
Silas is a
I
new
mean-
pick for Drakur. Never ever have we seen him play this champion, so I'm really looking forward to how he pilots it. Let's see.
Indeed, but I'm a bit lost here. This is the Gangplank in the top lane, Seraphine and Swain in bot lane, Silas in mid, and then Rek'Sai jungle. Okay, makes sense to me. That's me all caught up with Versio's draft. Looking pretty strong. A lot of beefy champions. And the Seraphine to back it all up and in the end is really something that's going to bring this team together.
In an ideal world, if game is neutral and we have our last team fight, everyone 0-0, Fiora could, in theory, destroy this Swain or Silas in like a quick burst. And then we can start off the fight. We have Kog'Maw with Tahm Kench protection, Mundo in the front. It's not bad. I like it. But Aversio have a really, really strong mid game. Silas, Seraphine, Swain, these three champions together are really gonna like help each other out. Rek'Sai, it's just to bother me with Tiamat. I'm pretty sure about that, but so I don't know how he fits into this comp. I'm not really a big fan of it, but yeah, these three champions together, a lot of healing, a lot of damage coming through. Big potential for magic resist this game. But yeah, let's see how it goes.
Everyone on Aversio's team to some degree has some sort of sustain. Rek'Sai with her burrow healing from the rage, Swain with his ult, Gangplank's oranges, Silas's W, Seraphine with her amazing free redemption on a W key. Yeah, Aversio definitely have a team that forces Miscreants to go some form of anti-heal. Let's see if they actually end up doing it.
Now,
They should.
the matchup between Silas and Ari is like how you say a classic one. You would see this a lot in a actual professional match. It is skill dependent. They can kind of go both ways. Ari does have the earlier advantage in most scenarios, just thanks to how her charm works. She can take damage from Silas, but then walk it off and get off an extra auto or two. It does make a big difference in the laning phase. But later on, Silas getting 3 dashes that also reset. Especially alongside with his passive being, every spell cast triggers it. He does get a lot more out of it than Ari does.
I mean, Ari's ult is used by Ari for the sake of repositioning and not for the damage. Silas being able to take it and turn it into the damage is what's really concerning about this matchup. We can't forget that Ari, although she will have that early game advantage, could still contest throughout the mid game, depending on how this player obviously moves around the map, makes plays with the team, etc.
I'm really looking forward to Cardonacas' Dr. Mundo today. I'll be honest with you, we're seeing him piloted for the first time. It's very exciting to see. He's one champion that I really like in the jungle, and not many people utilize it. So I'm curious to see what he manages to get out of it. Did we really just start spectator delay? We have 2 minutes to go. Oh no.
Oh no.
They took their sweet time with it.
There's so little to say about this draft because of how high level it is. So that we've almost run out of what to say, realistically speaking. I mean, Mundo is going to be definitely a pivotal champion this game. I can definitely imagine him with that unending despair spirit visage build, just sitting in the middle of 5 champions and not dying.
I think, if in my opinion here, you need maybe unending can be good, but you really need like early magic resist here. Especially Force of Nature here goes a long way. Swain has repeated damage casts. Silas also. It's gonna give you a lot of value. Now, if I was playing Mundo, I would go my core item. I think in jungle has to be Heartsteel, and then I go for Force of Nature into Spirit Visage. And that's where I start thinking about other things, and I think it's very possible here to be a very hard target to lock down. They don't really have DPS on the side of Aversio, except for Gangplank, but it's gonna take a while to get there, right?
That's not DPS, that's DPM. He does damage per minute, and that damage is usually one-shots.
Yar!
If you be this Mundo, you wouldn't put Hollow Radiance as your first item.
Oh no, not as a jungler. Please don't give me heart attacks, alright? Let's stop buying laner items in the jungle. I don't want to see Tiamats unless you're potentially Trundle or Warwick. They kind of get away with it. But like, at best, Balmy Cinder should be more than enough for you. The whole sin, Balmy Cinder. Other things, like, you kind of don't want them.
I see. I would be imagining that Hollow Radiance would help Mundo with the clear, but he doesn't struggle with it at all, does he?
No, not at all. It's mostly in his queue, and these items have a lot of their power budget in the fact that it helps you push in the wave. Junglers don't really need that because of the pet. If you have enough AoE in your kit, you will take down the small stuff without needing to even interact with them, and all you're left is always fighting the bigger camp, so you need damage to do that faster. That's why single target will help you better there. That's been my argument about this. But also, like for example, TRS 1.2k something, you could get more AD for that cost, or more AD and health as well instead. And I think that's gonna be a lot more useful for those team fights or mid game fights you'd have after first recall. Tiamat, you're only getting like 20 AD realistically, or 25, how much it is, for all that money.
It is 20, I believe.
Yeah, so pickaxe alone, which is 800, gives you 25, and you could potentially buy another longsword on top, which is huge early game. If you can get that reset off before laners have even like gone resetted, you could do big damage compared to what Tiamat gives you. Just to push a wave, yeah?
I see the vision. Right, though, with that said, the match has loaded. We are...
No, we're here. Are you tripping, or is it real? Is that true? Back to facecam.
Back to facecam, I suppose.
Yes, indeed. Hello, it's my...
I see that you upgraded your facecam setup, by the way. You got yourself a speech table.
I always had the potential, but I never considered it something. I had like a small tripod, but I would keep it on the slowest settings. And then I was showing our recordings to a friend. He's like, why is your camera not on top? I'm like, because it looks weird if I have to hang it. He's like, but people don't want to stare up your nose. And I was like, is that really how it's considered? Okay. I thought my nostrils were good to look at, but I guess not. So I put it a bit more up.
Okay, that's very nice. Personally, I had my camera in the middle previously, but then I moved it off to the right side. I didn't want the camera to be capturing my doorway. So instead I just put it looking like more inwards to my room.
You've never done
that. It really didn't help.
We need to set you up with a stream, I think, Laban, and put your camera and stuff. You had some trouble last time. We were telling
I would have loved to cast one of the smaller matches earlier on in the tournament.
Game's
but I think
gonna continue. Maybe next event, we'll see. Oh yeah. What's... What is... we're here, nice. What is egg, guys? Why is everyone saying egg in every one of the LCM streams? They like eggs, okay. Tamago. Arigato-san. So, let's see it. Oh, no, we've seen our fair share of Anivias. You can ask Coach Lemon about it. You don't remember Poppy Anivia? And Waffle Warriors played this against Agony, and then, as retaliation, Agony decided to copy-paste their entire comp, top to bot, in their next game. And they won that. Yeah, just a bit of LCM trolling. Fun times. I see that I might have trouble with my mic for some reason for you again. Let me fix it so people can hear your voice. Mamma mia. Yeah.
I think.
Alright, got you fixed. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay. Right, missed a few seconds of that early game, but should not be a big issue. We're just starting off with the early game fist fights that happen in top lane. Fazala starting trades on Eyegloss, but Eyegloss has Grasp.
Yeah.
Does GP take Grasp again? Did that become viable again?
I mean, he's
Or did I
the
just miss
unacquainted GP expert locally, so I just trust him on it. He said that it's not that great, it's nerfed for range. But here he goes, level 2, almost getting the kill. Drakur, same on Dogotako here. My.
Damn,
lot of
we're
action
getting
already.
action all around the globe, so to say. Both of the lanes almost dying in this early game. I suppose that's the least of our worries though, because this is just the first couple of minutes in the game, and with no flash or ignite on Eyegloss on the top lane, he is vulnerable to ganks. But Dogotako gets 1v1 by Drakur because of a flash scuff up. Wow, didn't expect that.
Yeah,
but bot lane
Dogotako.
is currently having
Gameable, Wi-Fi
having another
mic.
fight.
Power and Awaken, battling it out. Seems like an equal trade so far, at least.
I would have kept that trade going if I was them. They had that Tom Kench with Ignite available, sitting in the back line.
Look at top lane.
If
We see-
Wi-Fi Mike didn't get focused out.
Oh no, top lane. Cardonaka skips his Gromp, going for the gank. And it results to not much in the moment. Oh,
Most
Drakur.
unfortunate.
Once he spits
Eyegloss
up.
does have it warded.
Indeed, he's learned from his mistakes. Oh, okay, Gameable and Wi-Fi Mike full engage here on Awaken and Power. Awaken taken down low. We see Brickun coming in hot. Nice engage there by MCS bot lane, but now the counter engage here from Brickun. Awaken and Power, it's here. Wi-Fi Mike gets snared. He will get taken down by Power. Gameable probably walks that off. Tom Kench being quite beefy to take down this early. Alright, what do you think
I
about
see
that?
Wi-Fi Mike is already pulling out the Kog'Maw early game utility. Unfortunately, going that deep as to almost walk under their tower and not putting a ward behind you. I think that was a bit troll, considering both Kog'Maw and Tom Kench have a ward. Placing one in Pixel Bush on the way out, or at least right before they go in, would have been a sensible, preventative measure. But I think at the heat of the moment, you tend to forget this kind of things. And what Gameable seems to have forgotten is that Brickun is still sitting in the bot lane. He almost dies under his own turret. Ugh.
So is this an AP Kog'Maw? I'm
It
guessing
looks
from
like
the
it.
tier,
He does
right?
have Comet. And Fazala, for some reason, in the top lane actually scuffs up what could have been a solo kill. I see. Eyegloss right now sitting with a massive wave could be forcing Fazala off of his wave, but he decides to not waste any time and instead recalls.
Look at the CS diff in jungle, my man Cardona cast 32 to 25, already got his reset off. He could potentially sneak a dragon here, but I don't think he'll get away with it. Oh, Drakur! Dogotako is out of mana though, sadly. He is level 6.
Out of mana or out of HP? What's the choice here?
Well, he
I
can't really
think,
get
for
ganked, can he?
Drakur-
He's gonna get the Mundo alt and run away. So I think it's good here. Cardona decides to continue camping, taking his camps. Camping.
Yep,
means
I
taking
mean
your
he is
camps.
playing Mundo. That champion is quite good for the full clear gameplay. I don't think that it's necessarily against the jungle Bible to not full clear on Mundo.
Oh no, I fully agree. You just come out of there like an ass's jungle. Wi-Fi Mike though, getting taken to half health. These kind of like bot lane mages, this is what we're gonna see. We're gonna see these short bursts of trades. Nothing like it gets like a jump scare in a scary movie, right? It's like, oh, you just shout because
Oh.
they hesitate. They make you panic a bit, but after their cooldowns are down, that's it. They're like just looking at each other menacingly.
I mean that's kind of the advantage of classic ADCs versus this new gen AP bot lane like spam that we're seeing. Almost every game we're seeing like a Swain or a Brand or some sort of like AP ADC like Ziggs or something. The issue is that usually, the quick burst, yes, they scare the ever living
Cardona
they
finds
scare
Awaken.
the shambles out of you.
Flash and Ghost
But
are
then,
both down. This could be the first kill for MCS. An entire engage. MCS beautifully
And it is,
played.
and it is.
Cardona cast, Dog attack on Gameable, collapsing on that. Dragon is up next on the menu. Cardona casts on his Mundo. Amazing.
Very unexpected. Very unexpected.
Let's
Right
go
then.
get
What I was
it.
trying to say is, the classic ADC has that stable DPS that mages are missing. I'm absolutely baffled by how powerful AP bot laners are this season. It's almost like a pet peeve, I'd say. Why do they get away with it so easily?
Yeah, it is a bit annoying in my opinion as well. It's what it is, but it's not only that they're strong, it's that they're outperforming most ADCs at the moment. The items really need to get updated for ADCs. The options are a bit limiting as to what can be done in there, in my opinion. But Cardona casts on his Mundo, but look at Brickcoon.
Ooh.
Being a Brickcoon that he is taking enemy camps, and now, going for the dive on Fazola. Not getting hit by tower shot, Fazola missing W, but does dodge the knock-up. Well played by Fazola. A great play here.
Very well executed there, Fazola. I know that personally, if I was that Fiora, I would have fumbled almost immediately.
Seeing a lot of great
For
plays,
sure.
but sadly it does not differ in the CS gap here. 23 CS is to 65 from Gangplank. It's a big difference there. This Fiora might not be able to play in the mid game until she gets her 2-item combo. In the meanwhile though, 60 CS difference here with the 47 for Rek'Sai. Mind you, this is a Rek'Sai with Tiamat, guys. Tiamat surely makes you clear faster. But yeah, it's Mundo.
With that clear faster, he's still 13 farm down.
But yeah, it is what it is. Wi-Fi Mike!
Unfortunately, Wi-Fi Mike has been left alone in this bot lane. And has been caught off, forcing out both Flash and Ghost from him. Awaken, on the other hand, used his ult and got completely zero value out of it.
Yes, Wi-Fi Mike was gonna be turned into the signals he represents, but does manage to stay alive. The internet will live. And Gameable is here.
Wi-Fi Mike was gonna get turned into analog connection.
He was gonna become Bluetooth Mike soon enough. Hey, Prower and Awaken. Trying to find a play. But they are kind of low here, and we do see Dogo Taco. Dogo Taco. Come on, Ari. And meanwhile, top side here, Fazola and Cardona cast get on Eyegloss. Is it the kill? It is indeed the kill. Cardona cast jungle diffing this Tiamat Rek'Sai. What is this? Brickcoon is here.
Could this perhaps be the win con? Do you think this could be the win con? Cardona casts on on that filthy Mundo.
Drakur is here. Cardona, please,
I
you
jumped it.
have to know this. Use the plant. Dogo Taco. Okay. We submit the scuttle. Cardona cast. Using all his brain cells. No, Cardona! They are there. Please. No! No, you're alone. Where is your team? Run. Press W. No! No, Cardona cast! No! We die for Gromp!
Taken Cardona cast down as that Gromp right there was the apple in God's Garden. He was Eve. He bit off more than he could chew, and unfortunately got bitten by Rek'Sai in the posterior.
The Tiamat damage was too much to handle for Cardona cast. The 20 attack damage with the burst 83. Too much to handle.
Don't forget about the 44 on-hit damage that is dealt to enemies surrounding your target.
But meanwhile, Capable on Awaken, Wi-Fi Mike is there too. Ghost and Ultimate is both popped. Wi-Fi Mike gets caught. Half health, Gameable picks him up. And there you have it, guys. Mages in the bot lane. And now they can push in the lane.
Imagined?
Cardona cast is here off the recoil, but he will get snared. And meanwhile, Drakur is on top of Dogo Taco. Oh no. We need plated steel caps on this Mundo as soon as possible as well, but Heartsteel is completed.
Ooh. This is the first full item of the game actually. Heartsteel getting completed on Mundo. Quite literally the most ahead champion in this game. Well, let's ignore Styles because he hasn't recalled to utilize all that money he's hoarding.
I mean, Mundo is such a strong champion if you can play it like Cardona cast is right now. keeping up his farm, taking secure kills, and maybe returning counter ganks, you're gonna be so good. Even with that death, he's still going ahead in CS, and as you said, has full item. But grubs now are being contested. The 6 grubs could potentially go to a Versio while they have a gangplank. This might not be the best.
Both a Gangplank and a Silas. Let's not forget, Silas can do a bit of split pushing somewhere in the mid to late game.
Oh, this would have been great timer to go for those grubs. Fazola's here and the GP just recalled without teleport. But we're gonna go for Dragon instead. Dogo Taco is here, but Cardona is spotted on the ward as well.
With complete vision over what's going to be happening in this bot lane, this is not Agony's, pardon me, Aversio's play to make, as they can all easily walk on this. But
Oh, Prower
gets hit by some nasty slows, and Cardona uses his ult not for the defensive factor, but to speed himself up. Prower simply flashes out and decides, you know, this is not worth it. I'm not spending my time or my stats on this trade. I'm just gonna leave. Cardona cast starts a fist fight with Awaken, but Awaken's ult, Drakor stealing Ahri ult, everything going out at once, and unfortunately, Miscreants actually got bursted down within the span of a few seconds. I didn't even notice this up until this moment. There is actually a level difference in the mid laners. Ahri is at level 9 and Silas is at level 11, which means when he steals that ultimate from Ahri, he gets the level 11 variant with more damage than Ahri herself has from her own ability.
Yeah, it's what it is, right? Even the CS diff is there, but what, in my opinion, what they should have looked at is notice this before, either sneak it earlier or realize they cannot really contest a full-on fight, especially with the Swain getting the flank of Fazola, getting the solo
but
kill.
Fazola pulls off a very nasty combo in the top lane, actually cancelling and getting a Bluetooth auto attack off right as Eyegloss flashes away. Could Fazola be the GOAT?
Amazing, definitely contesting one of Malta's best top laners, if not the best. Getting that solo kill on him. There is a huge CS gap here, that is true, but not giving up despite the item advantage. Oi, 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 Fazola.
I mean, with a champion like Fiora, items mean very little when you can hit the full combo perfectly. Especially with that Tiamat reset coming in super handy in the laning phase.
Definitely, no, I fully agree. Tiamat is for laners.
Yep. Oh, and oh. But meanwhile, in the bot lane, Brickun tries a tower dive, but is unfortunately forced to leave. Getting the flash out from Wi-Fi Mike, the player panics and gets dived anyways. But Cardona Cast is here to clean up the mess that the bot lane has made. Unfortunately, he does get caught out and eaten by Tamkench's ult performed by Drakor.
Bit unlucky here. The cleanup crew is a bit late on duty. Drakor is at full health and 3 levels ahead. Dogo Taco, do not get hit. Oh no. This could be the end of Dogo Taco. One more auto should do it. The flash coming out, saving the Ahri here. Better luck next time. Oh, Drakor in the bush does get spotted by tower. This is indeed something. Oi.
Ooh. But Gameable has happy feet and has dodged Drakor's attempt at getting some free damage out. I think we're going to be getting a minute of peace and quiet here as the mid lane tower falls and the entire map is opened on Miscreant's side. I don't think that the players would be able to walk up or contest any objectives anytime soon.
Well, if I was a Versio here, I would be playing towards this Herald, potentially playing into the enemy's top side camps, and then looking to dive top and getting that tier 2. This will set me up for Baron at around the 20th minute where I can end the game. Oi, Gameable eats the Wi-Fi mic, but Drakor is hungry and his pizza's getting cold. The story of this game, to be honest. He's 8-2 on Silas, a pick we've never really seen him use before. Looking really strong this game.
Maybe we're seeing some of that smurfing from Versio. Perhaps he was been using this champion on a spare account and is only now pulling out the secret pick against Miscreants, really showing that Miscreants are just those guys that really force out the picks from Drakor. Or he could just be first timing a champion, just that good.
So you're telling me he's cheating? I will ban him. Let's
I
see.
don't think it's against the rules to play champions on a spare account.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. What's the next play here? Drakur with his 802. Do we even go for Herald, guys? Or are we just chill, guys? Oy. No.
I mean, Rek'Sai could get it for free here with a discount code, even I'd say. Wi-Fi Mike is pretty much playing the game for them at this point. He gets a pick off on Wi-Fi Mike. Meanwhile, Fazola is 1v1ing Eyegloss in the top lane. Full combo goes out and he does get the kill, but Bracoon is there to pick up right after and unfortunately ends this Fiora's reign of terror. Ooh, what could have been a really nice kill and shutdown on Drakur by Dogotako there was interrupted by Prower flashing in, healing, and Wing Silas into safety. Very interesting play. I don't think that would have killed anyways, but you know, better safe than sorry. Mid lane getting hit by Seraphine's ult. Cardonicas unfortunately bursted out under his own tower. Not much that he could do considering Prower just tanked all of that damage for his team. An amazing pacing of this fight here. Awaken just ghosts ult and decides to one-shot Wi-Fi Mike under tower. Dogotako picking up the shutdown finally on this Swain.
That's not really
Was that
worth
shutdown?
it. But
Well, that was a normal kill. That was just a normal kill. Okay, so
Yeah.
that was worth it actually. I thought here that Awaken was getting greedy and that he was going to grab the double kill with himself. But no, actually he had nothing to lose there as he is the only player who is... well, actually not the only. That would be Gangplank as well. I wasn't Gangplank. He's like one of the only players who can afford to die at this time. Right, again, a few seconds of peace and quiet before the next couple of team fights break out. We're getting a setup for this dragon. But do they really need dragon? Do Aversio want to get this dragon, or do they think that it's okay, you know, we'll just go and grab Herald and then end it from there? Are they going to play it the long run, or do they think that they're capable of ending the game within the next, let's say, 5 minutes? What do you think?
I mean, they could just pretty much start it, I think, no? As in, like, Everso are really strong right now. Look at the gold diff, 12k items being built across the board. GP, despite being 0-3, has those 2 items thanks to his passive as well. It's
And he's actually ahead in gold by a whole 3,000. That is incredible. I didn't even think of that being a possibility.
what a champion.
80 farm lead from Gangplank. What a champion.
But, yeah.
What a player, actually. The champion has nothing to do with how hard he farms.
True, we can't discount.
Fazola and Eyegloss
Gangplank.
starting another fist fight in the top lane. Cardona casts coming in for the assist. But unfortunately, Eyegloss gets bursted down the tower and Fazola does not manage to parry the tower shot. That is not a feature in that champion's kit. Dogotako getting caught out, unfortunately, under her own tower in the bot lane. Overstepping. Unfortunately, you left your spawn. That is a place that you can get killed anywhere outside of your spawn.
Yes.
Getting
and
caught off.
Stay in the fountain. Nah. That's not how Dogotako does it. There we go. Gameable going in on Awaken. Cardonakas is here. Q's Drakur. Drakur goes in. Gameable gets stunned. No time to press E. And now Awaken Drakur are hungry for pizza. Drakur goes in. Wi-Fi Mike flashes. And now Cardonakas trying his best. Throws a cleaver. It fizzes. And there you have it, guys. Mages fighting Dr. Mundo in 2024.
The 21st century brings a lot of wonders to the table.
Alright, here we go.
With mages in
Cardona.
the bot lane. Ooh.
Fazola's here too. Drakur going in. The shutdown
Cardona
going to
gets the
Cardonakas.
1000 shutdown on Drakur.
Let's see it Awaken. No flash. Gets taken out by Wi-Fi Mike. Fazola is here. Jumps onto Prower. Prower gets shut down as well. MCS turning this around. The gold difference now swings 10k gold for Aversio. And Baron is available. Let's see if MCS can finish this off. It's only Eyegloss and Bracoon versus the world of Miscreants.
League of Miscreants, I think. We're getting a very interesting match here. I'm actually surprised that they're putting up that big of a fight in this point of the game. But actually, that's a double kill immediately. One shots actually all across the board. And Fazola getting bursted out. They are not able to keep up this kind of fight with no abilities available to them. All of their ults on cooldown, except for, you know, Wi-Fi Mics. They actually get one shot there, and are completely forced off of this Baron. Unfortunately, with this kind of lead on Aversio's side, you cannot be walking up to take objectives like that.
I mean,
Whatsoever.
they're free to take tier 2 tower here. I mean, it's a valiant effort, but yeah, perhaps after being behind so long, you have to recall there, spend that gold, readjust. Try and see if you can catch the next fight. Maybe Baron was a bit of an more optimistic play there. Gangplank, Iglos and Brickun annihilate Wi-Fi, Mike and Doko Taco right off the bat. Oh no, the Blast Cone is there. Awaken is baiting himself. Drakur and Brickun are here. The re-engage by Aversio is strong here. Gameable first to go down. Dogotako doesn't even get the dash off. Cardonacas trying to hold the fort, but will get bursted. The W heal is enormous. No one can kill this Mundo. Incredible. Wi-Fi Mike does get shut down. Prowler forced to flash, and now it is the entirety of Aversio against Fazola and Cardonacas. Fazola is there. He is gonna get CC'd and taken down by the last Q there by Awaken. Cardona is still full HP after this entire fight. Incredible. But the inhibitor does
Mundo
get
is
taken
champion
down.
in League of Legends. Let's not forget that.
To be fair, the DPS isn't really there, but now no time to even breathe. Gameable and Cardona are going in. Brickun and Drakur are there to respond. Awakening has to back off alongside Prowler. Dogotako is here. Will she be able to land the charm? Alright, we're just gonna slowly back off.
Unfortunately, has to back off.
Maybe we should stop Iglos here on the push. Baron is still available for both sides. Let's keep that in mind. It is the ending to this game. Whoever gets that Baron, well, not if MCS get it, it's still go on, but for now, if Aversio get it, pretty sure this game's over. So it might cause the final fight to happen in an accelerated fashion, unless MCS entirely give it up. Gameable, no, he's getting caught out cat vision. No.
And unfortunately gets one shot by that barrel, which critted all over his HP bar. At a quarter health, he gets executed immediately by the Gangplank, who's currently sitting on 3 full items. That is abominable, I would say.
We see.
Ooh, he just pulled off the ghost barrel right there in place. A very surprising turn of events. I did not see that one just yet. And Iglos,
Damn.
unfortunately, is now being faced off with Cardonacas, but he cannot commit to this engage. Charmed by Ari, but he just oranges out. Everything is completely fine. Nothing is wrong. You are playing Gangplank and you are safe at this time. But who's not safe is Dogotako on the tower. She was about to get dived by Silas there, who uses his dashes and proto belt, but does not quite reach.
Indeed, it's looking
Bit
like
of
a
ability is being
slow
thrown
burn
around
here.
here.
Averso seem adamant on not getting this Baron for whatever their reasons. Perhaps they want to fight it with a little bit of a harder difficulty, but yeah, let's see how this goes. Topside Tyrant is being pressured by Brickun, and Iglos is now the jungler for his team. Meanwhile, Awaken goes in. Big
There we
Seraphine out
go.
for Prowler,
The combo we've been waiting for all game of Seraphine getting a 3-man ult.
but the damage
And the
from
team cleaning up.
MCS is not lacking at all. Wi-Fi Mike here almost taking down 3 members of Averso. Dogotako is here to respond. The W coming out. Drakur is very low. Dogotako, does she get the shutdown? No! So close! Must be so frustrating. They're almost taking him down. And in the meanwhile, Iglos was just taking his team's camps, because he's just a chill guy. A great ultimate there by Prowler, hitting all members of MCS. Definitely making that fight a lot more in Averso's favor. But of course, we go for Baron. This makes absolute sense. Macro-wise, I think even Faker wouldn't think about this. Averso just playing it different.
I think that definitely Tamkench and Mundo would be able to stop 4 Fed champions in their Nexus. This is definitely the play of all time. They're actually getting Drake instead. No, this is not Baron. This is Drake that they actually went for. Does
yes.
Kog'Maw have the 10 death power spike? No, I don't think he does. Actually, it's reserved to only Yasuo. That champion is the only one who gets a 10 death power spike. And maybe Sion. Let's say maybe Sion. I don't think that the other champion with a death passive here uses, utilizes this.
Mela.
How did that not stun right there? Did you just see Fazola trying to get a cheeky stun off on Awaken?
Listen, when you play against people of higher reload than you, they have buffs against you. More damage, more HP, more tankiness,
I see.
more bugs and
Immunity
stuff.
to stuns and ability interactions.
Of course. How are they gonna pop off on you? That's how they got to high elo. The stars aligned for them. Yes.
I see. For whatever reason, the Fiora parry there does not...
Alright, Awaken getting caught out here. He does have Zhonya's. Stalling this one out. Oh no, no Zhonya's. Fazol and Cardona are on top of him. Prower gets down. Awaken. Gonna follow that soon. Oh no, Brikuna's legendary Wi-Fi mic gets dropped. Cardona cast still trying to chase Awaken, who started the fight off. That Swain is so strong, you just need to let him go. He has no way of sticking on you, but... yeah. Sadly, Kogmo says he tickled here in game. Wi-Fi mic not happy with his performance. His build definitely needed to snowball a bit better than this, but it is what it is. Well played by Cardona Cast. Shout out if you're on chat. I think you played fantastically this game. Fazola not too bad too. But everywhere else, you know, it was a bit of a stomp. But the plays were there. The courage was there. Aversio, in my opinion, taking their sweet time here. This is not nice at all. Wi-Fi mic spawns in for a microsecond. Oi oi oi.
How most upsetting. The inhib there is stalling just enough for Wi-Fi Mike to get yet another notch on his kill counter. Well, death counter, more or less.
Gameable is inside the mosh pit.
Bursted down.
Cardona Cast is laughing at Aversio, saying, "You cannot milk those, but in Mundo." Oi oi oi.
That was very sad. Wi-Fi Mike in chat did say that I want to cry. Do not worry, Wi-Fi Mike. Every time I lose a game, I want to cry as well. You're not the only one.
Oh yes, we've seen your fair share of games, Mr. Lavon. We understand. Oi oi oi.
You've seen.
Mela, thank you for casting today. It was a pleasure as always. You are great at it. Do you have any comments you would like to leave off? Anything worth noting? Who would you consider as MVP, perhaps?
Ooh, the MVP. Okay, so we did see Dracour popping off on that Silas. A lot of the plays that were happening around the map were because of him showing up. Bracoon ended up making that Tiamat come in handy. Maybe you want to tell him, you know, maybe, just maybe. Oh, wait. I didn't even notice this. Sorry. Pardon me for the interruption. Dracour actually bought Tiamat on Silas.
It
as
works.
The last item, just to BM you.
No, I'm not BM'd at all. He's a laner. That makes sense.
And Prower too. Does
yes.
the support also have Tiamat permissible? Okay, I see now.
Yes, of course. Supports tend to be carried, you know, by the rest of their team, so it doesn't really matter what they build. They just need to face roll their keyboard in team fights, and it kind of works out. So, you know, seeing a support by Tiamat, not really surprising here. Of course, it's the star players like Iglos and Awaken that are not trolling here. Silas with Tiamat and his passive is actually very good. The AD scaling on Silas passive is huge. Like we said, he will have 3 procs with Ari ult. So getting Tiamat is actually really an incredible value here, thanks to his scalings. But, you know, maybe if the game went on long enough, we would have seen Ravenous Hydra on Silas, maximizing his lifesteal.
That's something that I'm imagining in my nightmares now. You're not gonna let me sleep tonight, are you? Alright, with that, GG's Janssen. I think you should drag Dracour in for that MVP interview, unless Aversio think otherwise, and I'll be leaving you off with that.
Thank you, Lavon. Good night.
Good evening.
Alright, hello. Let's quickly close out the league. Who are we getting for MVP? I think Dracour might be eating, so maybe he won't come. Should we get Bracoon and ask him about the Tiamat tech? He seemed to want to get an interview in before as well. He was jealous of his captain. So, who are we getting? I will wait for them in the MVP chat as they discuss who will be their MVP. Awaken has to leave as soon as possible, so we can't have him. We do see Dracour.
Hello?
does join me. Hello. Let me swap you over.
Bonġu.
Hello, Drakur. Good evening. Senna, ħambiddel il-lingwax. You know, fast forward like moħħib għaddej kieku. Kif qed tħossok fuq is-Silas debut tiegħek?
I mean, benjaw li kollox tridni nagħmel.
Lissandra hemm kienet.
U x'ħanna naf Lissandra? La. Kontrari, Silas vera b'saħħtu, kon naf li ġejja għax il-midlaner kun ma jilab. I mean, ċekkjajtlu l-OPWGs.
Ċekkjajtila jekk jogħġbok.
ċekkjajtila, my bad. ċekkjajtila l-OPWGs, Ace għal Ari Nafiri, mill-li rajt.
Jiena għalija tiġi nominata f'tal esports bħala l-female LOL esports player ta' Malta. Jekk hawn xi ħadd li jista' jkompetila, let us know. Imma safrattant qiegħda out il-lejnja kontra Drakur. Ma nafx hekk master jew like bħalissa kważi wasalt.
Ijat master.
Alright, so kontra master plus mid laner lejnjat u kważi qatlitu ukoll. Jiena ħan nomina. For sure. I mean, lej l-axħar.
Fl-axħar.
Ejja, mux int darboħer ta' FSW. Jasra.
La, il-lin kienet fannax. I mean, kontra Ari. Like, ġsar vera b'saħħtu. Just.
Pero terbaħlek fil-bidu. Għaxek inti t-daxxa fuq għat t-ċarm jak tersana għalura, mbant t-space jak le, sekem ikollok cooldown.
Terbaħlek level 1. Il-bqija ma terbaħx, għax li tista' tagħmel b'Silas tagħmel il-E2 meta tagħmel iċ-charm.
Le, jekk inti jari tajba naħseb ma tużaħħix iċ-charm. Ħalli jekk jirnex u l-bqija ġas noqgħod notu attek jak kieku. Jekk tillendjaw bad timbusek u nersaq lura u. U lafas W.
Ma mhux hekk.
Naqamu spidu. Kif ħadd il-ħaqmi?
Il-fatt ukoll li fil-link did Q tatni ħafna like
spazju.
Sajdla ħafna iktar aggressively. Ħafna iktar aggressive level 1 milli kemm kelli nkun. Għax f'dil matchup xogħla ġib lead early kemm tista' biex level 2 level 3 tipprova tibqa' ħajja imma. Kważi baqgħet ħajja wkoll. Flashejt ħażin jiena, so almost survived. Like l-ewwel all in. Bad vera damet biex mietet, just mill-roams. Kellu rom tajba wkoll, ħin minnhom ma jrid bot lane.
Yes.
Betejn kont jgħid grabs. So like mux ħadin, like not bad.
Bronze mid laner, eh? Pero għara kif labet, jena naħseb respectable ħafna kienet.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Il-tiamat. Xinu
Għala
jġri?
like, aw.
Ma t-ġennu?
Il-brikkun għalli biex nġib tajamat u ġibtielu. Kelli għalli bejsa ġifili stennejt fil-base għal xi 20 seconds biex nġib it-tajamat fl-axħar.
Alright. Interessanti. Xkiet jaħseb xaġa interessanti, zgur. Oj.
Loki, mux daqsek ħazina nistament naħseb fuq Silas.
Ux, le, lady scalings tijaw tajbin. Mur Infinity Edge u mur xini dik, Shadow Flame. Isma minni, mur provaħħa. Id-damage, bis-serjetà.
Loki, li konti mur Titanic. Għaxet nibni ħafna HP b'dil-build.
Ismaħħa sewa, right? Mela, ħatmur Shadow Flame Infinity Edge, ħatmur Lord Dominix, u man ħatmur Void Staff. Kemm għandek 4 items hemm sowa.
Hybrid build.
Ovvjament għandek bżonn Rabadons u Boots, u mant il-Boots biħu għal Blood Thirster. Isma' minni.
Kif għataqbad Lady C? Kfejn il-movement?
Oh lex, move speed, just kamakazi f'nofs 5 ngħidlek. Tafas passive waħda toqtol il-kulħadd, promise. Ġili rajtom Lady Scalings tal-passive ta' Silas.
Iva, nafna.
Alright.
Imma il-build li Silas palissa ġas ħafna utility.
Le, mux hekk.
X-Tech Cosmic. Kolli bizzejiet dashes movement speed biex naqbadhom. Għamin dak il-kogma ma kienx qed jieħu għoż dil-logħba, skużani. Dejt like nider fuq u kull darba, like kull fight. Kienet naqqa diffiċli għalih.
Wi-Fi Mike ma tantx ħagos bil-performance tiegħu. Wara din logħba miskin ġibtuh f'dak l-istat li qiegħed jaħseb fuqhom tal-affarijiet. Ma nafx tista' ngħidlek Wi-Fi Mike, onestament fil-bidu ma derux daqshekk like diffiċli fil-bot lane. Pero anka later on kellu anka moment ħdej Nexus kważi qatilkom kollha imma ġast kulħadd jgħix bi ftit. Like stennejtu AP Kog ma jew stennejtu ħejdi, għax jien ngħid id-dritt ħejdi ħsibtu ħajkun.
Jiena, I mean, honestament, AP ħsibnik mal-ewwel.
Alright.
Mill-ewwel bdew jgħidu Sam u l-Prower, like Enrico l-Prower biex tkun lane boring għax sort jippokja u jissjessja. Ma mid-dera ġabna kills.
I mean, kienet tabat lejn. Klet abilities jisparaw lej xurxin u man daqsek back to farming.
L-idea li kellhom li just ikollhom AP Kogmo jippokja ma tikollhom naqaf frontajn qudiem wet forsi fjora split push. Għax ħanajlek kieku l-game kienet even. Jekk għandek Ari Kogmo wave clearjaw, kollok il-mundo tam kienx il-tipu ta' iżommhom ħajjin wet il-fjora tisplitja. Forsi kienu kollhom win condition, imma kif kienet l-snowball, kienet wisq, kienet ila.
Kelkom naqa wisq CS diff middu top. Al kontrarju fil-jungle, per eżempju, jina lija l-Cardona cast up to certain minute tal-loba debatable li għapja l-Brikuna lija. Mux billi mar Tiamat u kien 40 CS down, ħabba Tiamat. Imma memx tamel, provide.
To be fair, kif jilabu champions u xirek sa' iktar perma ganking mill-mundo li perma farming.
Le, mundo goes where he pleases. Jek irid jiggenkja, u kif rajtu l-gangs tiegħu kills kienu. Il-Cardona cast bellaħni, qatt ma rajtilha mundo, ħsibtu ħajlab li zinżaw jew xi Kha'Zix, imma le ta' mundo ostra.
Xi gankja top lane. Kull darba kien ma jglos
Kemm stennejtu mar, x'inhi lajtemaw. Force of Nature second, din lallu men. Kemm xtaqtu mar dik u Spirit Visage kontriko.
Kieku, I mean.
Good luck toqlu, he? Dik hija, dik il-GP biss, so. Imma I mean, dak mhux jiffarmi għal-camps kien jagħti il-ħin kollu.
Is-specialty tal-Iglosi imur lek 05 in lane, but b'xi mod ikun lek l-iktar player b'gold
ħareġ mill-lane 0-2 b'ġiex items u fjora like xi one xaħaq imma kellu naqas CS mhux ħażina. Le champion.
Il-champion jiffarmi għal-gold, to be fair, like dak il-champion jiprintja għal-gold. Imma dak l-specialità tal-Iglos, imur lek behind in lane. Laqas imur lek behind imut lek in lane, but xorta jġib bżejt gold.
Ara xed jgħidlek, ma tmurx issibu l-lejla għal min ma jafx Drakuru l-Iglos huma brothers. Ara ma ssibux il-lejla jiġi jgħidlek jien xkont tajt fuq
Oh jaf, nafx kif dabel għajdilu men. Kull darba l-naddim hindi il-PC tijaw jkunet jilab lik, dejjem narax xi 1-5 o 3, bat jirbaħ il-loba men, ma nifimx.
Dik il-Bowsin slow jgħajtula.
Eżad, il-Bowsin qabel Bowsman.
Il-ewwel Bowsin abuser f'Malta. L-Iglos, confirmed. Ajma. Imma, pero, rajtu, ma benix Tiamat. Għalek jerbaħ.
Imma, il-loba kienet fun. Skużan naqta tal-axħar bitxa, I mean, to be fair l-inhib kienet naqa BM.
Xpizza ġibt?
Ha? Kienet naqa zaħira BM, skużan, imma it was fun.
Alright. So, ħantikom penalty ta' dik, tritu tilabu the next 3 games minnajr jonu jaswu, alright? Dik hija l-penalty ta'kom. ħanaraw iktar is-silence tiegħek.
Mela qas ħanilabu.
Jekk kollok iċ-ċans ma tistax u jistgħu ma jibbenjawhom xu daqshekk. Għaddit. Fejn id-desk tiegħi? Le hawnhekk jgħid. Hello?
L-ikbar vantaġġ li kull logħba jibbenjaw jassu joni. Ngħidlek sten. I mean, il-Benz, il-Galio Ben ma konx nibbenja kieku minnhom. Ma nafx x'ibbenjaw il-Galio. Jekk kontu tħarsu lejn nari, kieku minnkom ġas kont immur Ari into Galio.
Ari into Galio, as in...
Għax Ari into Galio just rescaling għall-Ari.
Sowa. Imma ovvjament il-Galio huwa champion tipo immaġinanti MCS. Diġà qed tikkonċentra ħafna. Per eżempju champions bħal Shen, Nocturne u Galio f'daw it-tip ta' scenarios huma dejjem ħajkunu antipatiki to face għax tipo. Forqek ma taħsibx fis fuq għal ħaġa.
x'kenna dak il-ħin? Kenna is-sera twin, kenna s-sera twin Rek'Sai. Kien ikonna bżonn jew engage b'xi mod. Għax il-Galja l-akkjar jaħdem ma engage tajjeb u l-Rek'Sai mhux engage b'saħħitha biżżejjed.
Mhux ir-Rek'Sai jobsoq besqa fuq xi ħadd jaqbes fuq bl-ultimate.
Ma għandek ma
Il-Gal
jkollok
tiġi inti xum tolli kollox.
Kollok mandaw tam kienx. Imma le, jew nkella kieku kienu jaf il-naf Silas, kon benja Silas tal-pari. Ma bad kon nipikja jien nari.
Kemmu b'saħħtu anke dak li swejn hemmhekk ma kellhomx daqshekk answers lejn l-aħħar tipo do jingieġaw ġo fihom ma tistax titħallihom.
Goldux, gold.
Kienux daqshekk, forsi dik il-Baron play xi tajt li fuqha li provaw jagħmlu. Setaw naħseb jaqbżuha kellhom bil-forsu.
I mean, onestament l-unika mod li jerġgħu jiġu fil-logħba, ma kellhom jiftakru li jaglu sadu ħaj.
Mhux hekk, iridu jirrisettjaw għalija u mbagħad jerġgħu jġildulkom u forsi terġgħu titrolljaw fight m'hemmx tagħmlu.
L-idea tajba kienet tkun tibbejti għal-Baron, issib Lajglos u one shot jaħ. Onestament. Biex just kompli ġib naqsa Rektar Gold, forsi bat mir-Baron imma I mean, insew li għandi TP. U Lajglos just kien f'bush warajhom. U one shot jom.
U r-Rek'Sai ġi minnaħa wkoll like orkestrata kienet. Laqas ġin ma ħaseb daqshekk fid-dettal. 4 steps ahead kontu. 5 steps ahead kontu.
Diffiċli ma kienet il-logħba diffiċli. Wara snowball li kellna. Kienet nawis.
Issa, għandkom il-logħba ta' Sunday. Hopefully, spirits are high, sowa. Kif qed tħossukom?
Għala tħossuna tajjeb. I mean, għadna nipprattikaw nsiru aħjar. Issa illi nistenni għalla kontra għinjena.
Nassigurak li anka huma ovvjament qegħdin jistennew daħar darba tawkom shoutout. Il-mechanics qal li qegħdin tibżgħu minnhom qed tiddoġjawhom.
Kif qed nibżgħu minnhom?
Nawek ġiet official mhumiex qegħdin jibżgħu minnkom. Looking forward għal Sunday, bid-dera ħadd qed jibża' minn ħadd. U naraw x'inhu ġej.
Le, jien vera ċitat, mid-dera.
Sunday 5 PM.
Mechanics għadu tajjeb.
Oj, botti. Sunday 5 PM jien ħan ixxi pizza enormi u ġist ħan intefaqaw nara l-logħba. Oj. Le għandha tkun tajba di.
Nittamaw li matchup sabiħa. Probably mis-seta rejatu joni imma x'tagħmel. Issa imma l-għalli nħalli European mechanics, so jekk xi pikja.
Qed nibbejtjaw għax labna Silas intu qari u m'għandniex problemi. Ejja minn hemm. Mela. Ħallik x'pizza ġib, by the way?
Tal-Lidl boss.
Alright.
Dik tal-Lidl bed.
Alright.
Sebtila issa.
Stajt tikdeb u tajgli l-iktar pizza li toġbok imma grazzi tal-onesta.
U le Margherita.
Neħejk l-aptita l-pizza li kelli, mex taħmel.
Le għara. Tajbin ta' tal-Lidl. Dibna buxed
Le, vera. Tajbin. Kull ma trid tagħmel naqa' salsa żejda, titfa' naqa' toppings, titfa' naqa' ġobon. Bażikament jekk tużaħħa bħala ġina biss u tagħmel kollox li hu tajjeb fuqha, tajbin iva. Naqbel.
Nilna jekk ngħid il-pizza hija l-aħjar tip ta' ikel għax għandek il-vitamins u il-minerals mis-sos tat-tadam, u mbagħad għandek il-protein, il-kalsium u l-fatt mill-ġobon, il-fett il-ġobon, mbagħad għandek il-carbohydrates mill-ħobs, dow, l-aħbiġ ħobs. Intlaqt il-eb.
Hello? Sorry tax, għax kelli bżon imur najja ġo pillow bizbal. Alright, interessanti jeħem, ħafna vitamins fil-pizza tal-Lidl. Speċjalment dik tagħmel ġo microwave jew hekk let's go mela.
Jekk iżid l-barbecue sauce low key wkoll.
Il-barbecue sauce ovvjament għandu l-affarijiet kollha li għandek bżonn biex tilab il-joni jaswa.
Eżatt.
Yes. Qed tuħod 0.5 power spike in real life billi tikol dik il-pizza bil-barbecue sauce, ma le. I mean, koll il-ġuħ kollox nikol tajjena, no worries. Kolla nagħmlu ikla naraw kjow, tiġi? Mmorru niklu x'imkien. Tajjeb, le tiġi tajt hello, tiġi tpoġġi u tikol. Tiġi tajt hello. Immaġinak, mela orrej, tilab solo kju sowa. U tajt, il-lostra, s-sitta, dawk qed jieklu. tiqaf minn solo queue, tiklaq mill-logħba, tibbukkja taxi malaj, tiġri sar-restorantek biex tiġi tiftaħ il-bib. Il-waiter għajlek, hello sir, titmejda l-esten, now ġej, sekonda, tibqa diħel, tum. Oh guys, hello. Tħares lejnek.
Komplux.
U like,
Naħseb li
ciao.
you think the grind stops. You think the grind stops for a man, no.
Oh,
The
yeah.
grind doesn't stop, sieħbi.
Mux kwaħt irid jikol, xi darba.
Mux għalik tikol pizza, but kompletni.
What about the children, Drakur? The young children aspiring to play Yon and Yasuo in their bronze games. What about them? Don't they deserve to see you?
They can see me in solo queue.
Oj. Challenge accepted. Mela. Kill tal-pizza jew le, emma.
Le, menna da sfek.
Oh man, mur kula. Thank you tal-interview.
Ciao.
Good night, well played.
Thank you.
Mela. Back to